What up, Dokkanners? Happy New Year, happy 2024. It is now officially 2024 all over the globe. So hopefully you guys have had a safe and secure holidays season with your families. Today we are going to be looking at the Step Up banners, the New Year's Dokkan Festival Step Up. This is one of the most valuable banners that drops every single year for newer players. And in general, what I typically say is the three most important banners are, not in any particular order, but generally speaking, people would say worldwide downloads first, anniversary is second, and then I put New Year's Step Up among those three. Because assuming you are a budget player or someone who doesn't like to spend a lot, when it comes to not summoning on a lot of banners, that is probably going to be a pretty common occurrence. So year after year, you are not summoning or picking up some of the new units that will drop throughout the year, but they basically come back in these sort of catch-all banners at the end of the year. So that way, it's a good opportunity for you to summon at a much more discounted rate, and then maybe have a chance to summon some of the units that you might have missed throughout. So that's why I do think the step-up banners do have value. But again, it's for newer players, for less experienced players. The more veteran player you become, the less valuable this is. But every single year, or at least what they're trying to do, is to essentially up the value year after year. And this time they've made a significant stride in that favor, because now they have split up the Dokkan Festival Step Up into two separate, I don't want to say categories, two separate sections. One is super and one is extreme. So they have slowly been evolving this Step Up format over the last few years. It originally used to be just a monotype, or it just used to be a monotype thing, yeah. And then with the advent of the Dokkan Festival categories, those started taking over. So initially it would be like step 1 would be a type, step 2 would be a type, then step 3, 4, 5 would be Dokkan Festival categories. And as we got more and more Dokkan Festival categories, and as the monotypes were phased out, it just became all about the Dokkan Festival categories. But then that got stale. So then they started to introduce one LR featured at the end. You could maybe pull an LR. But then on top of that, they now added 2. So now steps 3 and 5 can give you LRs. So constantly they are iterating, constantly they are innovating and making the banner more and more appealing year after year to still make a justification for some people to summon. So your question probably might be, Toon, is it worth summoning on these banners? In my opinion, I think they still have value, but I would say the super banner is a little bit more valuable than the extreme one. Let's actually take a look at the banners, and then we'll do some summons. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put these all in one video or separate them, because you can do 3 rounds on each one. That's 15 steps on each one, and then there's 2 of them. So I might have to split this up. So if we take a look at, this is not the banner, this is the celebration. Oh, and by the way, the 2024 pack, the Pilaf's Trove, this is very much a Pilaf's Trove and not a Pilaf scam. For $7 US, you're getting a multi, and you're getting some link skill orbs and some box space. I think this is actually decent. So if you are a budget player and you're considering buying this, yeah, definitely consider, because it is a good deal. But let's look at the format here. So let's just read through this. All the available characters are super class characters, plus the summon event, a 3-round step up summon. On top of that, Happy New Year's pack contains 50 Dragonstones, character slots, and link skill orbs. Please note that each player can only purchase the Happy New Year pack once. What is a step up summon? It is a special summon made up of multi-summons that come in multiple steps. After performing a multi-summon, you will move on to the next step. About the New Year super step up, blah, blah, blah. You can perform 3 rounds of step up, and each round includes 5 steps. The 10th character of each step is guaranteed to be one of the specified SSR characters. The number of Dragonstones required for each step is different. So this is where the value really kicks in. The GSSR for step 1 is a super class or category character. For step 2, a potential LR. Oh, did I say step 3 and 5? I meant step 2 and 4. Step 2, a potential LR guaranteed. This is going to be what your GSSR is. Step 3 will be another category Dokkan Festival. Step 4 will be another LR. Step 5 will be a category lead. And these are basically the featured Dokkan Festival category leads. And this time, for the first time, they are also introducing Dokkan Festival LRs, because these, as you can see, are legendary summon LRs. Now we've got some Dokkan Festival LRs in here, so that's why reading is important. Let me keep reading. An SSR who can be awakened into an LR is guaranteed from step 2 and 4. You are guaranteed to recruit a Dokkan Festival category character upon performing summons in step 3 and 5. The character might even be a character that can awaken into an LR. You can only perform multi-summons in the New Year's step-up summons. Up to 3 rounds of step-up summons can be performed. After performing 3 rounds of the Dokkan Festival step-up, it will be introduced. Okay? Step 1. 20 Dragon Stones required. When you perform this, you could possibly pull for the GSSR superclass characters or characters of a certain category. So that's where they show these. So we got Blue Kaioken, Gohan, blah, 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 blah. For step 2, the LR, these are some of the LRs to choose from. So if I were to just eyeball the ones that they show right here, I would say, in my humble opinion, with all of these, ooh, that's actually kind of a tough one. They're all good in their own right. I would say probably Gohan or Blue Kaioken might be the best, but they're all good from this list. Step 2, the LRs. I would say among all of these, barring what this unit does, we don't know what this EZA is yet, if we are going to be getting one on JP, so I can't quite speak to that. But as of me recording this video, the best one of the bunch would either be the Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku or the God Goku. I'm going to probably say God Goku. God Goku is pretty good. And then if we go to step 3, this is where we get a... When performing this summon in this step, the 9th character is guaranteed to be one of the following SSRs. Oh, there you go. We've got even more. So the banner units is a possible pull in the 9th slot. So Yajirobe, Tora, Android 8, Piccolo, Super Saiyan Vegeta, Super Saiyan Goku. This is the Heart Virus Goku, Jocko. See, it pays to read. I did not know that. Reading is good. Plus, the 10th character is guaranteed to be a Dokkan Festival. It could even be an LR. So you got Yamcha, Kid Goku, you got Pan, you got Blue Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 3, and Gohan. Among these, I would say Yamcha or Kid Goku would be the best. I'm going to say Yamcha simply because Yamcha is a 200% leader for Bulma. Bulma is the big get. If you get Bulma, you win. Step 4, legendary summons that can be turned into an LR. There's your Bulma. If you can pull Bulma, you are a winner. Bulma is the big get. Bulma is one of those units that is such a good overall support. You basically need to have this unit. Then we have Goku Gohan, Goku Piccolo, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Bulma's the best one. Without question. And then for step 5, 9th character will be Krillin, Vegeta, Pan, the nerds. We got Super Saiyan 3, Gotenks, Piccolo. That's from the 8-year anniversary. And Tien. One of those will be the 9th unit. And then the 10th one could potentially be an LR, but it'll be a Dokkan Festival. You got Goku, you got God Goku, Kere, you got Bardock, and these guys. God Goku's the best. So there are some pretty good pickups on the super side. So yeah, you know what? We're just going to do the super summons in this one. And I will pretty much go over all of this again in the second video. And I will be putting time codes in the videos. So by the time you get to this point, if you're like, Toon, get to the summons, hopefully you saw the bookmark if you don't want to wait. So now let's jump over and do some summons. So yeah, if you go to the Dokkan Wiki, dokkaninfo.com, it shows the full featured list. And then if you go to, there we go. These are your unfeatured down here. So you've got, I mean, everybody. You got Bulma, got all the LRs here. So a lot of good pickups. And again, it all depends on your outlook. If you are not going to be summoning during the year until at the earliest, like Saiyan Day or Golden Week, or if you are really disciplined and you save until 9-year anniversary, then you can summon. But again, it all depends on your own individual budgets, your own individual financial situations, and your stones. If you don't have enough stones, just don't summon. If you don't think you're gonna have enough to last you throughout all the way until Saiyan Day, don't do it. There are a few nice pickups that you could get, but it's not guaranteed, right? The value is there, but only if you get lucky, right? The odds are considerably better here than they would be in other situations, but it's not like it is a surefire thing. So keep that in mind. I do think the super banner is worth summoning for. The extreme banner, maybe, maybe not. I will do a separate video for that one. So now let's switch over and let's do some summons. Let me change my music. And here we go. All right, so we're going to be doing 3 rounds of this. And yeah, 20 plus 30, 50, 50, 50, 50. So 200. 200 stones for 5 summons. So 600 stones for 15 summons. With the sort of GSSR that we're getting here, that is pretty cool. And yes, it took me 9 minutes to start my summons. I am aware, but there are new players who play Dokkan as well. So I wanted to explain this and, you know, very methodically lay everything out there. So sorry. Make sure you guys check the time codes. That's why, you know, if there are bookmarks in the videos, you guys can always jump ahead if you want. Check the description, check the pinned comment. I am not gonna sit. Oh, okay. I don't need him, but it's kind of nice that I got like the cover unit. All right, so the next one, this is where an LR is inbound. So let's see what we get. Yep. Animation shouldn't surprise you. So let's see what sort of LRs we can pick up here. I would say the main draw for someone like me, first of all, I don't need to summon. I gain nothing from summoning, except for maybe pulling some LRs. So for me, getting multiple LRs is probably the big... Bro, what's happening right now? I just got the cover unit twice. I think I need him to rainbow his SSR. But even that, like, we're kind of coming to an end on the whole, like, chain battle meta. So until we have a new event that requires extra copies of units, I'm kind of just saving them and rainbowing them for collection purposes. All right, so here we don't have an LR in. Actually, we potentially do. A Dokkan Festival LR could be inbound. So AGL LR Super Saiyans is the furthest we go. So they've given us 2 worldwide download LRs from years past. AGL Super Saiyans is from 2 years ago. Last year was, I mean, the one that we had this year was the, what? Oh, the one that we, whoa, okay. So the worldwide download that we had this year was Future Saga. So last year was the Cooler movie. So that LR is the latest one. So that means next year, the step-ups will include the ones that we had this year, which is crazy. We will have AGL Goku Vegeta Blue as a potential pull for next year's step-up. But by then, you know, the banners will be much crazier. The units will be much more insane. This was a good pull. We had multiple pickups here. And we didn't get the cover unit, though, so that is good. All right, Bulma. I definitely want Bulma. I can't do crack for Bulma, though. So let's just hope we can get lucky. This is the main one. You essentially have... Your goal is to pick up Bulma. If you can get Bulma, you're a winner. This is kind of like when some people were summoning for the AGL Super Boo banner. What was it, the AGL Super Boo banner? If you didn't end up pulling Super Boo, but you got Bulma, that was the big steal. Okay, Kid Goku. All right. Good pickup. I think I still need his SSR fully rainbowed. Goku Piccolo, also need him fully rainbowed. So, all right. So that is step 4. Now we're on to step 5. No Bulma. This is a Dokkan Festival step. So we got a combo in there. Okay. We got AGL Gohan on step 3, right? So are we going to get another one here? Kale. I'll take that. I actually need Kale. All right, so in 200 summons, I acquired 3 LRs, a bunch of Dokkan Fests, and all of that within 200 stones. Now, for me, I didn't need a single one of them because I'm a whale. But for most of you, that could be a pretty good deal. This was a pretty good spread of units that we just picked up. Wide variety of categories, leader skills, and whatnot. So, you know, really think about what the rest of the next few months look like for you. And if they don't seem that appealing, go ahead. Global doesn't have Super Trunks among the Dokkan festivals that are featured. JP does, because for them, it's been an eternity since Super Trunks was around. For Global, we're about to get it in a couple days. So other than that, both celebrations are pretty much or both banners are pretty much the same. The only difference is that JP, which Global will get used to eventually, they are always traveling into uncharted waters. So you never know what's coming up. So that's why even more so on the JP side, if you are a newer player, there is more merit to summoning. But if you're a veteran Dokkaner or someone who is on a budget and you're not entirely sure, it might be better to not, because with certain celebrations coming up, there might be units that you might want to pick up more of. And if you already have a decent chunk of the units from the previous year, probably not the most probably not the most valuable way to spend your stones. All right, so let's do the second round. I'm going to go through these rapid fire, and then we'll do the extreme side on another video. Okay, so we're back to step 1 here. So this is a super class or category lead. I am glad that they did this. I'm wondering how they're going to handle next year. What's going to happen next year? Will it just be a repeat of this? Because I feel like this format can work for maybe 2 years, but then once we oversaturate again with like all the Dokkan festivals for the next 2 years, it could get a little crazy. All right, Blue Kaioken. Okay. So now this is the LR step. 1 Bulma is all I need to consider this a win. 1 Bulma. And... oh, okay. Trunks. Okay. Step 3, we are now into Dokkan Festival LR territory. So let's see if we can repeat what we did on the last set. Pulled 3 SSRs on this one. That was a pretty good haul. Also, among the banner units, I don't think I have a single banner unit that I need except for Tech Bebe, which I'm not sure if that's featured on the extreme side. We'll take a look in the next video. Jocko, leave it to me. And we got Blue Goku. Contrary to popular belief, I like that unit. I think Resurrection F Blue Saiyans are a lot of fun to use. They're not built the greatest, I will admit, but I do like some of the underdog units. Which is why I was pushing so hard for the Gohan, but turns out that wasn't the greatest run. Me using that physical beast Gohan during the World Tournament videos. Oh boy. Really? Same one? Have you heard of other LRs? All right, so I think that Rainbow's the full lineage of that LR. SSR TUR LR. So my only hope is the final step or the final cycle. If we can get that Bulma, big dubs. Tien. I think I need Tien. I'll take that. And for the finale, Super Saiyan. Okay. I was hoping for God, but that's okay. LR AGL Super Saiyans. I do need more copies of the SSR. So that is a wrap on cycle 2. Now we got to do one more, so let's just do it quick. This video is already 16 minutes long. Oh. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. We're not getting an LR here. Goku, yes. All right, that's not even the guaranteed. We got one more. Ew. Okay. Extra SSR, I'll take that. More Baba fuel. Piccolo. Good unit. Very good unit. All right, second step. LR. Give me something good. Come on. Bulma. Bulma. One crack? Two crack? Okay. All right. Give me an extra. Ooh, okay. Interesting. All right, we got Yamcha and the GT trio. That's a good pickup. I'll take that. That is good. All right, step number 3. Now Dokkan Festival LRs are in play. We've already acquired both Dokkan Festival LRs. Not that we ever really needed them, but see if we can do it. Let's see if we can make it a 3-peat. Gogeta. Okay, I got Pan. Oh, this is a nice haul. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! How many? See, okay, now this is a good pickup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 SSRs. Wow. All right, step 4. Final shot at Bulma. It should be around here. Come on, give me Bulma, please. Am I? Prove it. Give it. Oh, I got the wrong Bulma. Come on, take out, take out. Bulma. Hey, we got Bulma. Dude, that was clutch, man. What the heck? Okay. See, now this is automatically a dub. Bulma is a dub. I hope you guys are able to pull Bulma. Everyone deserves to have Bulma. Everyone. This unit is a stupidly good support. Stupidly good. It is absurd how good that unit is. Because of how valuable that support is and all the different things that Bulma can do, it is one of the best units in the game. All right, so for the finale, we have a Dokkan Festival LR possibly inbound. Wow, okay. Hey, we got Super Saiyan God. This was actually a pretty good cycle, okay. I got God, Goku, and I got Bulma, so I think I win. All right. That is big dubs. And now it just reverts back to a normal, like, massive mosh pit of Dokkan Festival. So you got everybody in here. So now if you just do standard summons, you are vying for all of these different. This is basically like the Holiday Banner 2.0. Only if you now compare this one to this one, I would say this one is better because you've got 3 heavy hitters that are available versus God Goku and Golden Week Goku, and that's about it, you know? So I do think that if you compare base banners, the holiday one is a little bit better, but it shouldn't get to that point because if you are going to be summoning, do the discounts and then get out. But remember, it is a 600 Dragonstone investment across 3 cycles, 200 stones for each one. So are you willing to part with that many stones considering what is coming up down the road? If you are, then great, consider summoning. If you're not, there's nothing wrong with saving because Global is approaching full synchro with JP, whenever that is. So if you want to tread, cautiously across or over the next few months, I don't blame you. So hopefully this video was able to help you guys out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, did you summon on the New Year's Dokkan Festival step-ups? How much did you do? Were you able to pull some good stuff? Let me know your summon results. Let me know how your New Year's have been. What are some New Year's resolutions that you have for Dokkan, if you have any? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll let you know when I see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.